Tired of paying retail prices for Pokemon TCG? Then go to ccgcastle.com where you can find packs under $3 a piece, as well as Elite Trainer boxes, booster boxes, and more at great prices. Use promo code Evolutionaries-5 and save 5% off your next order.
What's up, guys? En here, and today we're going to be taking a look at another deck that came to us from Unified Minds, and that is going to be what looks like a Psychic Box deck, but we're going to be messing with something here a little bit more fun as well. That's going to be the Garchomp Giratina here, mixed with Malamar. So, what this new guy here does, he's quite a delight. So he's a 270 HP dragon. He's got 3 attacks here, all pretty good. First one being linear attack for a single color, does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Pretty solid. Got Calamitous Slash, Psychic, fighting in a colorless. Does 160. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 80 more damage. So, pretty much, yeah, this is gonna be the main attack here for this card right here. And GG and GX. Discard one of your opponent's Pokemon and all cards attached to it. If this Pokemon has at least 3 extra fighting energy attached to it, in addition to its attack cost, discard 2 of your opponent's Pokemon instead. Now, we're actually not going to be focusing too much on that part here because we're not running the fighting energy needed, because we really don't need to. Not to mention it's not optimal because we have ways to excel Psychic energy, but not the fighting energy. Which in that case, I understand why they made it fighting energy instead, because if they made that Psychic, that would just be too broken. Like, that would have to have kind of Banhammer then. Psychic's too easy to accelerate. But it's still very good on its own, even without the adding 3 extra ones. Because if, say, your opponent has 1 Pokemon left inactive, boom, automatically game over. And as I said, we are going to be focusing with Malamar here as well. For a Psychic Recharge, you attach a Psychic Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Mainly it's going to be the Garchomp Giratina. But we can also equip it to the Giratina here as well. We'll be running 2 copies of this, mainly for Distortion Door. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it onto your bench. If you do, put 1 damage counter on 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Now this helps us a little bit get the damage counters out for our Garchomp Giratina just to go ahead and swing into it. But it's not a bad attacker himself. Does 130 with Shadow Impact, and you put 4 damage counters on one of your Pokemon. No big deal. We are going to be running the 1 copy of Dedenne for Deadeye Charge Change, of course. 2/2 good. Bench him, pitch your hand, draw 6, which we want to pitch quite a few cards here, so he works out pretty good. And we are also going to be running 4 copies of Jirachi here. Stellar Wish is going to just be a blessing to us in this, no pun intended with Jirachi. But you get to look at your top 5 for any trainer, reveal it, put it to your hand, and he is now asleep. But we still have a skateboard, so that's no big deal. So that takes care of the Pokemon here. What you see here for the trainers are pretty standard for the most part. See here, we've got our 3 Acrobikes, our 4 Custom Catchers. We do have our 4 Mysterious Treasures. This searches almost everything in our deck. Matter of fact, the only thing it does not search is our Dedenne and Jirachis. Other than that, it searches Dragons and Psychics, so we're covered all there. Got the 3 copies of Pokegear, searching for supporters, 4 copies of Pokemon Communication. I chose not to run Cherish Ball in here because I felt like I didn't have enough targets for Cherish Ball. I mean, I know I have 3 targets for it, but 2 out of those 3 can also be searching with Mysterious Treasure, and I can just Pokemon Communication for it. So I personally didn't feel I needed Cherish Ball in this, but that's just me. I am going to be running 3 copies of Cynthia here, typical supporter. I am experimenting with something new here, though. I am going to be trying out 4 copies of Ingo and Emmett. Now, this is something a little new for me, but in my mind, I was thinking, this could actually help out the synergy of the deck, and it actually has been for me. To where you look at the top card of your deck, and you could choose one effect. You could either discard your hand and draw 5 cards, or discard your hand and draw 5 cards from the bottom of your deck. So I think that's pretty cool, actually. I never really gave this card much of a look until now, but it's actually pretty interesting. Because it discards from your hand, which we like, especially if it's Energy and Giratina. That's definitely good. And you get to draw 5. You draw 5 after looking at the top card of your deck. So let's say your top deck is going to be something amazing. you could go ahead and just boom, just go ahead and draw 5 there. But if you see the top card of something, oh, ew, I don't want to draw that. That's horrible. You don't have to. You just go ahead and draw 5 from the bottom of your deck. So I think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting card. And we do, of course, have our 3 Lily. That is never going to be changing for as long as it's legal. 3 Skateboard. We have our 2 Spell Tag here. Just being able to attach to a Psychic Pokemon. Places 4 damage counters everywhere. No, we do not get to equip it to our Garchomp Giratina, unfortunately. But we do get to equip it to not only our Malamars, but our actual Giratinas here. So, it's still fine. We've got the 3 Fighting Energy, and we have 4 Psychic Energy. Now, I could have put in a 4th energy instead to have GGX a little more viable, but I really didn't see anything I wanted to get rid of just for a 4th fighting energy. Just for something that isn't optimally gonna... the deck's not optimally built for that. I'm sure there's a way you could build it to where it accelerates more fighting energy, but again, that wouldn't be the best because GG End requires 2 Psychic, and this is really the best way for Psychic anyway, so that's why I built it the way I did. So there you guys go, there's the deck profile, and now we're gonna see how it does in some battles. Alright guys, we are at game number 1 here with Relucpi. Okay. I know I say this in a lot of these videos, but I love the names I see on here sometimes. And no! Out of everything we could have started with, it had to be the Dedenne. Out of everything it could have been. Why did it have to be the Dedenne? I see 2 Pidgeys here. This is probably the item lock, most likely. With all those typings I saw, yeah, okay, yeah. Almost no doubt in my mind now, this is the item lock that was very popular in Worlds, and it's been pretty popular ever since. It revolves around Beheem and Pidgeotto. Yep, this is exactly what that is. Oh boy. Alright, I have at least 2 Pokemon that I can put the damage counters on one Giratina. There's pretty much no point in putting the damage counters on the Beheem unless I could immediately knock it out. Let's go ahead and Mysterious Treasure. We're gonna go ahead and get out Garchomp Giratina. Attach return. And we'll go ahead and Lily for 6. That was a pretty good Lily. Not gonna lie, I have nothing bad to say about that Lily. Go ahead and equip Spell Tag. We'll go ahead and retreat. Go ahead and Pokegear. We'll go for a Cynthia. Just to have different supporters as options. Because if he gets everything off next turn, I'm going to be under an item lock. So I want to get everything out as quickly as I can. The Ditto has 40 HP if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Alright, so gonna go ahead and deal with that Ditto. Alright, my prize was a second custom catcher. If he doesn't item lock me this turn, then we're actually in a pretty cool spot right now. Blizzard Town, Pokemon with 40 HP or less remaining cannot attack. It's not going to be too much of an issue for us because we're pretty gigantic. So he has 2 Beheem out. Oh boy. 3 Pidgeys. Alright, Luckily, the Pidgey has a retreat cost. Though I don't think Pidgeotto does. Could be mistaken. Okay, no, so we're fine this turn. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. So what I want to do here... See, I don't want to bring up the Behemoth in case he does have the triple acceleration and he's just waiting to get rid of this. One retreat. Custom catch is not doing me very much right now. You know what, yeah, we'll go ahead, Cynthia. His hand's not doing much for me at the moment. So Jirachi. As good as that is, it's a little late for a Jirachi. So we'll go ahead and get Inkay out. Another Malamar will never hurts any. Let's Acrobike. Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get Spell Tag. Get rid of that energy. Spell Tag onto the Inkay. I have nothing I really want to Malamar to, so... See, do I want to get a Pidgey? Do I want to give it a Pidgey for... No, we'll go ahead and snipe the Behemoth. So if he really is stuck, then we can just use that to our advantage just to keep sniping away the Behemoths. So we see another Elm's Lecture that gets out 60 HP or less. Alright, so I don't think we have to worry about Pidgeotto. Oh wait, Pidgeotto has 62? Wait, there's no health difference between them? That is crazy! Okay, but I was wrong. Pidgeotto does have a retreat cost. Oh, man. Okay, so what Pidgeotto does is that once per turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one of them into your hand, the other one at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Because now he should be able to not only get a way to switch out, get his U-turn board, and now he has 2 more of these. Okay, there's his triple acceleration. And with that, people, we are under item lock. I really hope I top deck a Giratina. I top deck the Giratina, I have the Ingo and Emmets, the pitch, draw 5, use it, bench, I can go ahead and snipe 2 Pidgeottos. Alright, so this is where the disgustingness begins. And he just... What? What did I just witness? He had everything. Guys, he had everything. Oh my goodness, what? Alright guys, so after freaking out for a few minutes, let's go ahead and get into our next game. That made no sense to me. Like, I know I've had people surrender here before, but he literally had everything he needed. Like, I can't stress that enough. Everything he had was perfect. Like, he almost could not have asked for a better hand or better setup. And to be fair with me, I probably couldn't ask for a better starter Pokemon than Jirachi. So, what are we going to be facing here? And are they going to surrender too? Ooh, we're facing Breloom. Breloom's actually not a bad deck. Because it does more damage if they're asleep. You have the Amoonguss when you evolve to put them under status conditions. And not to mention you have a stadium that makes it harder to awaken from sleep. Ooh. Hey, this is gonna be disgusting. How much HP does that have? That has 40 HP. So at the very least, if I'm able to get out of Garchomp, Giratina, and a skateboard, I can go ahead and bring out the Garchomp, snipe that, And at the very least, we'll be good. Alright, so not much more he can do here. Ooh, 2 custom catchers. We're gonna go ahead and Pokegear. Do I want Ingo and Animate, or do I want that? Nah, there was nothing that I really wanted. Because I did not want to have to discard 2 custom catchers. That was just not gonna work. Do I want a Jirachi or Cynthia first? I'll go ahead and Cynthia. Alright, so I have 2 good bench Pokemon here. Alright, so I have almost everything I need. I'll play 1 custom catcher just to thin out. Ooh, perfect. Steer Treasure, pitch to Giratina, get out another Inkay. Match Inkay. Now all I need is a skateboard. Alright, do I go for the Lily or the Ingo and Emmet? It really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go with the Ingo Emmet. So at the very least with that, I get to see what's in my top deck for next turn. And I'll pass. Since I'm already asleep, if he has Breloom, he's going to be able to knock out Jirachi anyways. Which, no biggie. Just going to go ahead and play Pokemon Communication, get rid of a Fungus. Not a bad idea considering my linear attack. So as a Moongus, whenever you play a Pokemon that has the Spore attack from your hand during your turn, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon asleep and poison them. Yep, that's how that works. So I went ahead and custom catch my Garchomp Giratina. That's not cool. Not cool at all. So he goes ahead and pre-dawn strikes me for 120. And now I have to flip 2 heads to wake up. And I did not. So this is not good. Alright, so we'll go ahead and Distortionor with our Giratina. But do 2 damage on those. Go ahead and evolve to Malamar. Play the Ingo Emmet. Top card of my deck is Pokemon Communication. This card in my hand, drop 5. I wouldn't mind getting a Pokemon Communication. Another Malamar. That is also good. So we'll go ahead and Psychic Recharge. Top of our Giratina, and we're gonna go ahead and pass. I'm still asleep. So he's knocking me out. Owie. Yeah, but Breloom is actually pretty stupid. And what's this thing attack? What's this thing's attack do? Venoshock? Alright, so... Yep, we're dead. Poison kills us too. That's even worse. So that's 3 prizes my opponent gets to take right there. Not good for us. So we literally have to basically rely on our regular Giratina from here. So we'll go ahead and Stellar Wish. Show playmat. Yeah, I actually do want to Ingo and Emmet here. So there's a lot of stuff that's not doing me good. So we'll go ahead and Ingo Emmet. Do I want to draw another Ingo Emmet? Nah, I don't. I really want that escape board. Whoo, and we get it! We get almost everything we need. Please be an energy. Dang it. Alright, how many custom? That was 2 custom catchers already. Really hoping he doesn't have the other 2. You can go ahead and put down another Fungus. I mean, Shroomish. I was about to say, putting down a Fungus would be kind of pointless. Especially considering he's already doing the damage he needs to knock me out. Alright, so I have to go with my Giratina here. You can go ahead and bench a Jirachi. Go ahead and Ingo Emmett. Done. Discard my hand, draw 5. Do end up getting a Psychic. I'll attach. Discard hand. Go ahead, Mysterious Treasure, get rid of that. Go for another Inkay. Acrobike. Was really hoping that would have been a Psychic Energy. And we'll go ahead for another Distortion Door. Can't really charge any more here. So we'll go ahead and Shadow Impact for knockout. Put the 40 on my bench Giratina. Just because that's going to help us out quite a bit. How much HP does that have? That has 100 HP, okay. So, bright side being is that if he knocks me out, I get to put 4 counters wherever with Spell Tag. Not to mention 2 more counters with another Distortion Door. Load up my next Giratina, and then we're gonna be good. We're gonna be in a good place. If I'm able to get an escape board with Jirachi. All really depends on that. I'm just gonna go for a Net Ball. Search for basic grass Pokemon or basic grass energy. Honestly, grass would be like one of the better types right now if Reshizard wasn't a thing. Or if fire wasn't the complete bustedness that it is right now. But this one's a little bit of an exception because the Breloom is a fighting type that just uses grass energy. So that's really good because Dark is also kind of powerful right now too. So that's definitely really good. Oh, so he's just going to leave me there. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I'm doing a whole lot at the moment. Go ahead and charge return there. It's not too much trials I can really do here. So I'll just go ahead and pass. I wonder, is he trying to get me KO'd by poison so he doesn't have to worry about the spell tag? Because I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. But you've only got 2 prizes left, buddy. Come on, take the bait. Take the bait, please. Oh, I'm still asleep. I don't like this. This is annoying. Please don't do this. Oh, finally, I'm awake. All right. Swear if you bench another fungus and put me to sleep, I am going to lose it. So we're going to play Janny. Look at the top 4, put 2 of them into your hand, shuffle the rest. Eesh. So one of them's, if I was a betting man, one of those is probably a fungus. Or Switch. Switch works too. So he's gonna go ahead into Breloom. And Breloom does have Spores, so it worked with the Bursting Spores. So he's gonna go ahead and knock me out here. Choose a Pokemon to put a damage counter on. I get to knock out that Shroomish. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm not going to. Go ahead and put the other one on Amoonguss. Let's go ahead and bring up Jirachi. Go ahead and Distortion Door. +2 counters on those. Come on, Communication. Oh, not yet. Psychic Recharge. Onto that Tina. And we'll do it to this one too. Alright, we're actually gonna go ahead and custom catcher. Bring out the Shroomish. And is there anything else I really want to do this turn? We can go ahead and Cynthia. There's not too much in our hand we can really use. Then again, it's not like this hand's much better either. So I'll go ahead and knock that out. And I'll go ahead and put it on the Dene. It does have the most HP after all. Good news is that for me, I one-shot all of his stuff here, so if I could just survive long enough and him not put down something with Spore, then we're fine. Of course he finds something with Spore. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, so with that, that's going to be an L for us on game number 2. But we do have one more game that I am going to be playing for you guys today. So we get into that right now. Alright guys, game number 3 here. And we see quite a few typings there. Though that is far from uncommon in our current state of the game. So we're going to go ahead and go first. This feels nice. Starting with this, though, is not nice. That's not nice. It's not the worst, but I don't like it with the sheer fact that now... Okay, so we have Pokemon Communication. That's good. We get Inkay. We go ahead, Mysterious Treasure. Should play that. Let's go for a Garchomp Giratina. Bench him. Mysterious Treasure again. Let's get another Inkay. And we'll go ahead and Lily for 8. Such a great feeling. And with that, not really much else we can do here, so we'll pass. Alright, so I see a Kartana and a Porygon. A Poiple. What can this be? That's a very pretty unit energy. So is this kind of like a Beast Box deck? I really do wonder if this is Beast Box. Just a weird version of it. Alright, so with the top deck and Communication... Ooh. Almost grabbed the wrong one. We're gonna go ahead and get into our Malamar. Actually, if I could go ahead and attach a Psychic and get closer to attack it with a Giratina, I would prefer that, honestly. That. Psychic Recharge. So we can't forget about our Chomptina there. And with that, we have to pass. But it's alright, because next turn, we can do a lot next turn. We're going to attach. There, we're going to bench Jirachi, Skateboard, Ingo Emmett, get rid of the Giratina, whatever we top deck. Distortion Door, Shadow Impact. Yeah. It's all coming together. Zerkich, I believe that's the Zerkatry that protects itself if opponent has any special energy, which luckily we don't run any of that, so we don't have to worry about that. So this is the new Naganadel here. Ultra Conversion. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard Ultra Beast from your hand and draw 3 cards. Not bad. The Venom Shot. You, for 4 energy, you pitch 2 energy, it does 170 to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Now this one's used a lot in the Mewtwo deck that won Worlds. Because Venom Shot can be pretty good, especially sniping something for 170. It's pretty brutal. Especially if they have like a Dedenne on the bench or something. That's 2 prizes right there. Not so much as Injection. Add a card from your opponent's discard pile to the prizes face down. But of course, he'll just use triple acceleration energy as well. That's fine, honestly. Okay, no, it's not fine. If I'm being honest, I really don't like the fact that he just did that. So we'll go with bottom, because I don't have an Inkay right now, so it's not going to do me much. And I still drew a Malamar. Go figure. Alright, so we'll go ahead and Distortion Door. Alright. Pokegear. Let's go for an Ingo Emmett for next turn. Yes! Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pitch Psychic Energy. We shall Psychic Recharge onto the Garchomp Giratina. And with that, we are clear for knocking him out next turn. Man. Ultra Conversion, this is the first time I'm actually seeing a Beast Box function like this, because any other time I've seen it in the Ganondorf, it's just been the Mew and Mewtwo. But Ultra Conversion's nasty, because like it's such a, if you build it right, it's a more busted version of the Zoroark for trade, because you have every means of searching for Ultra Beasts. Like, it's honestly crazy how many ways you could search for Ultra Beasts. So what does this one do? Crazy cards. Opt energy you like, you may attach a special energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. What? That's actually pretty insane. Not to mention recycle energy. He gets to add all that back to hand. So when he does have to pitch, oh, that's nasty. That is honestly nasty. Alright, so good news is we're at least gonna knock it out with the Giratina. Kind of hoping for a Cynthia. Ooh, I was hoping for a Cynthia. I really don't want to discard another Malamar. Spell tag, but we don't even have the Inkays out right now. Alright. So at the very least, we got the Naganadel knocked out. I would say we have nothing to worry about. But he's got that Porygon Z there. It's actually pretty interesting. Like, I'm legitimately impressed with this. Because even though 170 isn't enough to knock out the big tag teams, it's more than enough to start doing bench snipes everywhere. There goes his Ultra Conversion. So he is running the other again, the GX there with Beast Raid. Oh, Rainbow. Okay, that's why. That's where that came from. Because I was just seeing the recycle energy there. Which again, I really do like the recycle energy idea. Because at first I didn't think this was like much good for anything. But it puts it right back in your hand with Venom Shot. That's interesting. Gotta give it to him. That is highly interesting. He's going for my Garchomp Giratina. If I'm being honest, that's actually a smart move. Okay, so I have no choice but to just hard retreat there. Eesh. Oh well. Didn't want to discard that many Malamar, but do we even have any more Malamar left? Nope. No more Malamar. So unfortunately, very little point. Alright, so we'll go ahead and Calamitous Slash. Definitely give me enough for knockout there. So we've got Crazy Code there. Get hit me for 120. Yep. That's all he really needs for that just to knock me out. So going ahead with the Crazy Code. He's not joking when he says Crazy Code. Like, it's insane. He's going for a Beast Ball. That lets you search your face down for a Ultra Beast. So Ultra Beasts have like every search method for themselves like that they could ever want. Oh well, he's got like every rarity of it. That is amazing. Oh boy. 'Tis not good for me. It's HP at 40. Let's go ahead, Acrobike. Ooh! So we do get our 2 custom catcher play here. That part is good. You know what? The more the better. I don't believe. Oh, okay. So I do have one in there. That was kind of pointless. It's all right though. He's confused. Definitely want to bring him up. Pointless to bring him up. Alright, so linear attack. We'll just go ahead and try to snipe then again LGX. That's really our best bet. Yes, that's a recycle energy. Oh boy. That's not good. That's not good at all. So go ahead and retreat. Adding energy to his hand. Okay, I might have underestimated recycle energy here a bit. Yep. Not like this is really meaning anything. Alright. So guys, that is gonna about do it for us here today. Not one of our best days with Garchomp Giratina, but you know what? That's alright. It's alright. You can't win them all. So one more look at the deck here. Need some tweaks here and there. If you guys have any, if you guys did like the deck, but you have like ideas that you think can make this better, feel free to go ahead and do them. And hey, let me know them, cause yeah, there's a couple things I need to tweak with this. But overall, I did have fun. Hope you guys had fun too. If you did, it would do me the biggest favor if you would smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and comment down below. And with that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. See you all next time. And everyone out there, take care.